Now, it has been a month of the lockdown, India crossing 21,000 cases. The total number of cases are 21,700. That's up 1229 in 24 hours. Remember, the new numbers come out just before 9 o'clock. Recoveries have been are at 4,325, a rise of 365 in 24 hours. And the total number of deaths is 686 and 34 deaths taking place in the span of 1 day. Now, in the 1 month of the lockdown, the government has said that there had been a major gain, that even though the cases have crossed 21,000, the growth has been linear and not exponential. Simply put, the difference is that linear growth is slower, while exponential is usually used to describe a rapid growth. Now, this compares from the first day of India's lockdown to Thursday, that's 30 days. America went from 65,800 cases to 842,000 cases on Thursday, but India has gone from 606 cases to 21,700. While it's taken India 30 days to cover this, the US cases have risen so sharply, covering 600 to 21,000 plus cases in just 11 days. Well, let's go across to NDTV's Akshay for more on this. And Akshay, we're expecting the new numbers in a short while from now. But that's what the experts are saying, that after 1 month of lockdown, while we have seen that graph rising steadily, and it's quite steep, but it's not as steep as it could have been. And the growth has been linear, not exponential.
Well, exactly, Gargi. If you are looking at the numbers for the past approximately 1 week, the numbers have been very steady. There have been a growth of approximately 1,400 to 1,500 numbers every day, which is not a very bad news as far as the fight against coronavirus is concerned, as far as India is concerned. But one thing, when we compare ourselves to countries like USA, we have to keep this thing in mind, that the numbers of testing has been relatively very high in these countries, and we are not testing as many as people as compared to the European countries or, for example, the USA. So at this point in time, to say that there is no there is no growth of coronavirus, and to underestimate it will be a mistake at this point in time. We have to be very cautious. We have to be steady in our approach to fight the COVID-19 and all the measures that the government has been taking, be it the lockdown or the social distancing, they will have to be maintained, and no kind of relaxation can be given as far as the measures are concerned, because there has been a steady rise. Even though it has been linear and not exponential, it does not take the COVID-19 a lot of time to convert into an exponential growth as far as countries are concerned. And in a country like India, where the population density is relatively very high, it is a good news that the growth of this has not been exponential, and the recovery rate has been rising steadily, Gavi.
All right, Akshay, thanks so much for joining us with those details. And we're talking about testing, and even in the US, there are complaints about how the testing has not been enough. In India, of course, many pointing out the testing has not been enough.